election has come and gone. The voting is over. The results, as we know, are out, and Robert Mugabe and ZANU-PF have won resoundingly. The question arises, is the result accepted? Locally, the result is accepted, obviously, by ZANU-PF. It's accepted because it's legitimate. When I say legitimate, I mean it went through a formal process, which was the election. The MDC obviously doesn't accept the result. It has said that the election is null and void and it would like a rerun. The ordinary people on the streets, people obviously are speaking in hushed tones and hushed voices because of fear. So people don't accept that ZANU-PF could have won by such wide margins. Not to say that people don't think that ZANU-PF doesn't have support. ZANU-PF does command support, but it's the wide margins that are worrying people. So the result has been accepted by the Southern African Development Community. The African Union as well has accepted it, although it has said that there were some problems that were of concern, but overall it accepted it. And the result has not been accepted by America and the European Union and Australia. So ZANU-PF will obviously continue on its trajectory that the West cannot tell us what to do. If our African brothers and sisters accept the election, we'll go with that result. So what people are looking at now is the policies of ZANU-PF, what ZANU-PF was selling to the people going into the elections, what it was promising people. So on the economic front, things like indigenization, the taking of foreign companies and making sure that they're in the hands of locals is what ZANU-PF wants. And in Parliament, I think we'll see a lot of amendments to the new constitution. In the next couple of weeks, the Movement for Democratic Change will probably launch a host of court challenges to the election, to the parliamentary and to the presidential results. We are unlikely to see any sort of recourse for the MDC from the courts, because I think long there's been the complaint that the bench is stuffed with loyalists of ZANU-PF. So the courts are unlikely to yield anything for the MDC. The MDC also is unlikely to turn to street protests because the military and the police in the very recent past have not made secret their support for ZANU-PF. So it's likely that if there are street protests, they will be crushed mercilessly, I think, by those arms of the state. What we are not yet sure of is if ZANU-PF has learned a lesson from its defeat in 2008, that the people really were tired, the people really were suffering, and whether it will make a change, put an end to the corruption, and try and implement policies that really work for the people.